Man, was that song appropriate for what I'm about to talk about? I am talking about rekindling the flame. Oh, ooh. Anyways, um, every so often, I think you come across people that you either used to like, or used to have a fling with, or a thing with, or um, hell, even a hookup or a straight up relationship with, that when you get around that person, the chemistry is undeniable, and all you want to do is get it together with them again. Um, and I can think of somebody who's got an ex who every time they see them, something about him and that and her and how they connect, they just always got to rekindle the flame. And I think that's possible with some people. I think that sometimes people get in relationships and have some growing up to do or some maturing to do. And like I always say, it's a very selfish time in people's life. So to try and maintain a good relationship with somebody can be hard. To have like a hardcore girlfriend, like somebody you dead serious about, like plan on marrying, it's so hard because you got to get where you got to get to where you want to be, and you got to get to a certain place in your life to be successful. And to get there, you got to sometimes not necessarily cut people out, but rearrange people as priorities. And that being said, I think it's very hard to maintain that. And I think sometimes people get around and talk about how people aren't shit or there's no good guys. You know, I should make that a video topic. We'll talk about that. But there's no good guys. And I don't think it's so at all. I think it's just that people are going through really selfish times and just are not not necessarily not in the mood to have a girlfriend. 'Cause people can have girlfriends, but to have anything too serious and like not that you can't have any dedication, but something with such heavy dedication and like requirements, people are going through such a heavy time. That being said, I also always talk about people meeting in the middle, and I believe that somebody might be able to meet in the middle um, at a later date. Like I just think that sometimes you just aren't ready for the like relationship you're being handed or the cards you were dealt, and that perhaps you need to do some soul searching, some time alone. Just do you for a minute before you're ready to be with that person. Doesn't mean that person will be there waiting for you, though. Happens, but I think it is a good like thing sometimes when people rekindle the flame. Sometimes people want to rekindle the flame with the wrong person, and that is so fucked up. Just why would you want to go back to somebody who did you so wrong? Like I can understand if they did some growing up or whatever and got themselves together first, but like somebody who you know hasn't changed one bit, that's petty. Somebody you know who's just acting decent for the time being, just to like get through to you again, not worth finding out, if you ask me. But rekindling the flame, sometimes, sometimes people come around, um, and it ends up well. Doesn't mean it has to be long term. Doesn't mean you have to end in a happy marriage with a picket fence and 3 kids. That doesn't mean it has to be that serious. But at least you don't have any what ifs. But I take these case by case because everything shouldn't be rekindled. Um, happens, happens. But anyways, this is another short video. Next one, I'm doing a bunch tonight. Next one, bye y'all.